Hi, I'm Tim, the camping guy, and here is my review of Algonquin Park's Rain Lake. I really like this lake. It is popular. There are 14 sites on the lake. You can only book 12 because they keep a couple of extra ones just in case people need them. And trust me, people need them. When I came in, it was the morning after a huge thunderstorm.
Well, here's a bit of a problem trying to get to the park. Alright, there we go. Just axed right through that. Threw it off to the side. Problem solved. Alright, now we have a bit of a bigger problem.
The lake, though, is great because even though it's popular, there aren't really bad sites. That's one of the biggest things. I've been on lakes where they have 6 campsites, and 3 of them are great, and 3 of them are horrible. There are some put-in campsites right at the lake as well. If you're running late or maybe on a Friday evening, you can just drive up and stay at the put-in and then get an early start the next morning for where you're headed. But the put-in is great. It's nice and easy. You can just put your canoe in right there. You can drive right down to the lake too, so you don't have to carry things very far. There is a site that's really close to the put-in as well, and it's one of those things, when I had young kids, it was perfect for 4 of us could get in a canoe and just go, and it only 10-minute paddle. And then you can drop some people off, head back, get some gear, and go back there. So it's perfect for that. There are also a couple of sites that are only for people backpacking. So it's handy that way. A lot of backpackers. There's a trail that goes all the way along the lake. A lot of people use it. The next site I have stayed at, and it is nice too. It's a little small, but it's open. Then there's a whole bunch of sites, 4 of them, along the peninsula. They're all pretty much the same, the 3 of them anyways. Bit of a steep hill to get up to the sites. And then there's one site at the end of the peninsula. That's a really nice one. Very popular. People love sitting there. It's a little bit open and it's on the point, so you can always sit out. I did talk to a lady that was planning on going to a different lake, but it was so windy when I arrived. It was the craziest wind I have ever canoed in. It was just howling. Thankfully, it was kind of coming from behind me, so I was going fast. But even that, from behind me, it was a little bit scary just because the waves were so big. And so that lady did stop at a site and didn't make it to her other lake that she wanted to do. So it does happen. I am staying at one of my favorite sites in the entire park. It's on the island facing west. It is huge. It is one of the bigger sites that you can find. It's wide open, has a nice peninsula to walk out to anytime you want, gets sun all day long or shade if you want. It's got a little chimney fireplace. I mean, it's just so nice. It's the middle of June. I was so worried about bugs. Being on an island helps, the wind has helped, and it really hasn't been bad at all. It is a little bit difficult for me because I injured my knee and I have been kind of hobbling around, but still want to get out, still do things. Just because you're injured doesn't mean you have to sit at home and feel sorry for yourself. It just takes a little bit more work and you have to be a little bit, more careful. The other site on the other side of the island, probably one of my least favorite sites on the entire lake. It's just a little bit more enclosed. You get sun in the morning, but after about 1 o'clock, it's complete shade. Then there are a couple of sites on the far north side. I guess technically, yeah, pretty much north, I guess, northwest-ish. There's 2 sites there. Both are good. One's better than the other. One is more in the bush, and one has a nice point that you can sit out anytime. A couple of other ones that you can get to from the trail. I've stayed at one of those sites as well. Handy because you can just walk to the hiking trail and do some day hikes, nice and easy if that's what you want. None of these sounds is not part of nature. There is a little cottage of some kind over there, and somebody's decided to bring out the chainsaw. That's one of the nice things about this lake, is even if you are one of the last people, you can still get a decent sight. Tim the camping guy saying, enjoy outdoors.